I'm pretty sure, Nick, we live, brother. I don't know what happened, but I
I can't.
think you're muted. Justin, you good?
Yeah, I'm here.
I can't hear Nick.
I can't hear Nick either. You're muted, Nick.
Nick, come back to us.
Nick, we live. Don't screw it up. Ken already screwed it up. Come on, man. We live. RWO right here in the house. Thursday night.
RWO.
We got Nick. We got Nick up there muted on us. We got Justin and his lady down below. Pressure Pythons. Everybody get over and check them out. Subscribe to them today. We got you now live, Nick. We got you, my brother.
Sorry about that, guys. You got to bear with me. This is my first live stream ever. I'm a country boy. I don't do this internet shit. So bear with me.
You're good, Nick. You're good.
Good.
I'm going to pull up the comments and we're going to do some shout outs to the people that's here. I'm sure it's like 4 people. But, okay. We got some. Let's see if I can get it to pull up.
What up?
There we go. What's up? We got Charlie. We got this guy, Charlie.
Charlie McDonough. What's good, my brother? That's my boy right there. It's my son.
What up? What up?
Oh, and my other son in the house, too.
What's up, Devin?
Having my boy.
Hell yeah.
The family is turning out tonight.
It's like a family reunion.
Yeah. They're up in New York. They both live up in New York.
That's a long way from Florida.
My son would drive that no problem, man. You give him a car, he'd be in it. Boom.
So how's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Good. How about you guys? Besides
chilling,
being really hot over here, but
yeah, Justin said they had some devastating shit happen. Their air went out.
Yeah.
So that really sucks.
yeah. So we're trying to get through it.
What's up, Green Line?
One night till the morning. If we can make it through the night, we'll be all right. So.
Oh yeah, you'll be all right.
I'll have to sleep.
How long has it been out? How long has your hair been out, Justin?
I don't know. We just came home probably like 2 hours ago, and like I tried to cut it on, and like I'm like, wait, this shit ain't blowing cold air. What the hell's going on? And I set it kind of high every day when I leave, so like it's not running all day long. So
yeah,
I came home and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So.
Well, hopefully
I don't mean to be an asshole about it, but I just had to turn my little AC down in here because I'm up because I'm cold. Baby, bring me a blanket. I need a blanket.
Yeah, it's like that.
My bad.
I'm sitting there sweating my ass
Right.
off.
Hey, Justin, you better invest in a little swamp cooler the next time, man. Those things work good, bro.
I'm about to go up to fucking Walmart and buy one of those little plug in the wall roll around things, and that you stick.
That's what Nick was talking about. It's a portable unit.
Yeah, I'm about to go.
You just put one vent in the window and it just airs it out the room. And dude, those things work.
Yeah.
If you got to go all night and you got that in your bedroom, you close the door. I'll tell you what, you wake up in the morning shivering.
Hell yeah.
Oh
You'll
yeah,
be
no,
cold,
like
man.
literally, I'm fucking freezing right now, dude.
And they're like
Chill.
bucks at Walmart for them damn things.
Oh no,
At
dude.
Walmart?
I work. I didn't buy mine. I freaking got it from work.
Yeah.
I kind of took it, but
Lowe's, Home Depot, maybe
they
Walmart.
They are expensive though.
Yeah.
But I tell you what's better than a portable, like a roll around unit, is a damn window unit.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
yeah. That'd be good to have any.
Did
A
it go
split
out?
unit for a split unit for your snake room, bro.
Yeah.
Same
That's what I
thing
was
you'd
gonna
use
ask.
for a nice grow room split unit.
Is your snake room attached to your house?
It
Yeah.
is. It's an additional room that was added onto the garage, so it's kind of like poorly insulated, kind of hot anyway. So it's perfect for them, but now that the AC's not working, it's way worse for us than normal in here.
Yeah.
Now, Justin, as soon as it rains,
Guys, man.
because you ain't got no heat, if it rains tonight, you pair up something tomorrow, bro.
Yep. I don't think we're live, guys.
I
Oh,
don't know.
we're live.
What do you mean? It says live.
I'm going on YouTube, and I can't pull us
I
up.
know. I keep searching for it. Find us.
They're watching
Oh,
it.
hold on.
My daughter's watching it in the living room.
So
Staley, is it on your phone? Check your phone.
because I can't pull it
I'm
up on
not-
some damn reason. Like, what's going on?
Which channel did you go to, Justin? Did you go to LMK?
Yeah.
It's not there.
Mm-mm.
I mean, my son's in the chat, so it's got to be live.
Right. That's what I
Right.
was thinking. I don't understand, and it's not coming up on my phone either.
You got to go to 666 Serpents and you got to subscribe. And then you'll watch it.
Then it's,
For real though, subscribe. Subscribe to everybody's channel on here, by the way.
Right here. Shout out.
Okay, everybody's saying we're live. Oh, we got Big D's Pythons. Woo woo.
Shout out.
that's crazy.
We're live. My son's got it on his phone right now.
I hear
Yeah,
it.
tell him to turn it down.
He said, "Turn it down." Just can hear it. Must be that Apple phone.
It's an apple.
It's an app.
Yeah.
Yeah. Choose when they want to kick us off of stuff and not let us use stuff. Typical control.
Well,
You guys still can't find it?
It's not popping up.
And
at
we're
all.
looking at. I know it's weird because we're looking at a laptop and my phone, so it's like two different, and it's still not
I don't
popping
know
up
what
for either.
the hell
one.
that
Yeah, they can hear my phone, but they can't hear the fucking TV. Playing the
I
football
can hear the
team.
TV. I can hear the TV.
Go. Let's go. Right. I don't care.
Yeah.
See. Boom.
It's so loud.
Nope. Still ain't popping up. for me. Whatever.
Okay.
We're on. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He said if you wanted to be in the live, you could watch the 49ers game at the same time.
No, look. Did you type this in?
Let me see.
Man, you guys better step away from no AC over there and the Tito's. Justin over there look like he's about to pass out on us.
Hell no.
He's red in the face. He's got the sweat towel out now. Damn, brother. I'm surprised you ain't got some ice like on your neck or something. Get the wet rag out.
Right? Isn't too
How
bad.
cool. It should be.
It's not too
It should
bad.
be kind of cool there. Is it not cool in Florida tonight? A little like 80s or so.
I would say around there.
Yeah,
at
it's
least,
okay.
look, I haven't had air in this house for over a year. Like central air. I have to have portables in every, room.
Room.
Yeah, so yeah. But now it's cooled off a little bit. Like the 80s is kind of tolerable for me.
Right.
My kid and my old lady ain't comfortable, so they got the air blaring. But yeah, I had to open the windows, but I can't open any of my windows because I screwed them with the brackets because they got window units in them.
Yeah, we found it.
Sweet.
Dun, dun, dun.
Subscribe.
Told you we was live. We are live.
Live.
Oh, live.
That's weird that you guys couldn't find it on Ken's channel, though.
I know.
It wasn't popping up nowhere, but once we did the 666 serpents, we're fine. So
666, baby.
it popped up on you, man. What? Come on.
I gotta go ahead and subscribe to.
So does anybody have anything they want to talk about? Any big news?
I got-
Anything with their snakes? Didn't you have a clutch that just came out? Like last time we talked? You got to show it. Show it off.
Mentors clutch.
Oh
So
wow, they're finally in shed.
they should be shedding.
Justin, is that a clutch from a clutch of Adams?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
Clutch Adams. Correct.
Okay, nice.
And you can see a handful of them. They're all going in the shed soon.
You had them on blast for a minute there, Nick.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Give me a minute. I'm working with it.
I got you. Stand fast, Justin. What are they?
So this was a normal to a God. What was the pairing? Hold on, I got the card. It was a normal.
You're blowed up now.
Whatever I do.
Normal to a pod. That's what I'm thinking. Normal to a pod to a
I'd have
lab.
to look it up on my phone, but it's a normal to something else. But we think they all came out pretty much like normals.
Yeah,
It was like a normal pastel. They'd be hypo, I believe, and something else. I have to really. I have the card laying around here somewhere. Of course, like I said, I just got home a little bit ago, so everything.
Hypo. Does any of them have like a really light head stamp?
Yeah, you're blowed up right now,
Like,
so we can see it.
lighter than the others.
Ooh, it's a wiggly worm.
Wiggly worm.
No, Stan. Actually, no. They're all pretty similar.
Pretty similar.
Yeah, and dark.
What's your favorite one out of that clutch?
If it was really bright, it's probably the one I just had in my hand. There's one that's
Okay.
Problem.
super orange on this one, but like I said, they're
Oh
probably,
man, yeah,
so you can see it's really brighter orange on this one.
yeah.
And then you look at these ones, and it's like more of a normal look to it, not much orange, more of like just a normal look.
You got any sheds in there yet?
Nope, that's what they're all zombie died, right? Like there's a few, like this one's definitely zombie died here. If I could get them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
big
You
time.
got those paper towels damp, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, big
it's
time.
it's soaked in there.
Yeah, they're like.
Oh yeah, tempo.
So, and I've been missing them. I'll every chance I can, I'll miss the hell out of them. So
Yeah.
You know, I started using sphagnum moss, man, when they first come out of the egg,
really,
and I'm waiting for them to shed. I use sphagnum moss, dude, and that shit works for me, and I love it.
Oh.
no,
That's nice.
Well, it probably holds the moisture a lot better than a paper towel too. It probably don't dry out as fast.
No, but I keep them in my incubator until they have their first shed. But that's what I use: orchid moss, sphagnum moss. Yeah.
That's good.
Get it at the damn Home Depot or Lowe's. It's so much cheaper than there's nothing in this. I know people hear Lowe's and Home Depot, they think the worst, but this is all natural. Like it is. But it's way cheaper than PetSmart, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
camera.
PetSmart, a little tiny bag of that'll cost you $10.
Oh dude, a little bitty bag for like
that ain't even enough to cover a branch.
All right,
that right there will last me. All right, I'm gonna blow you up. Bear with me. Here we go.
Yeah.
So here we got.
Oh,
That just.
we got
happened.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there 5 already pipped out of there? Out of that 7?
Yep.
And they
And
pip by themselves. That means you're
Actually,
doing good.
All
Yeah.
6. This one's pipped too. He's already cutting it open right here. Already.
Oh yeah, nice.
One right here that has not pipped yet.
Oh, look at that baby.
Your
What's
incubator
what's
is
that pair in
set
there?
very good.
Yeah, I use a sea serpent,
Hell yeah.
as you guys can see.
Represent sea serpents.
Woo,
All right. So I'm working towards that Will Banks. We'll get there one day, right?
Yeah, right. That shit's way too expensive. That shit's too expensive for me, man.
Or we just build our own is how I pretty much came up to it. Just you can build.
I'm on the lookout for like gas stations that are
Justin.
getting rid of shit.
Hold
If
on.
you want
I'ma
to,
get me
Justin, if you
a
want to
drink
build a
cooler.
nice one, hit me up.
Okay. Definitely. Well, I know
That's
I
my
got,
little.
mid
My little
40s,
gem.
like hook me up with one too, and I'm always like, I'm waiting on that decision because when I do one, I want a big one. I want one that I want to get maybe like.
Well, what I'm saying big is yeah. So you know what Adam's got, right?
Yeah, right. That's what I kind of want to do. That's exactly what I want to do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I pay attention. He's my mentor for a reason. I keep, that's my boy, man, for sure.
That's my boy, Blue.
That's the only bad part is I hate to see him gone now because now it's like, when are we ever going to see him again over here?
All right. So listen, it's right up in your neck of the woods. There's a big one up there. I think it's either 150 or $200.
Where at?
It's up in your neck of the woods.
Huh.
Big old nice wine cooler.
That's what I need. I've been looking the marketplace, and every time I can't find one, I find like the smaller ones, and I'm like, nope. If I do it, I want a big one. You know?
Okay, I'll go on when we get off. I'll send it to you.
Hell yeah! I'd much appreciate that.
I'm pretty sure I want to say it's 156 or 172 bottle size, so it's just as big as Adam's.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's perfect.
That is perfect.
That's what I'm talking.
Because even this is like, cutting it close. I mean, they were like,
Yeah. Well, what's that hold? 6 clutches.
Yeah,
what?
I had
4.
I could luckily get 5 clutches. In
Yeah.
there.
Maybe,
Luckily
yeah.
get 5 clutches in there, but
Yeah.
He brought me 4 containers and 4 of them just fit. I was like,
Yeah.
Jesus,
Yeah.
But I mean,
And what are those? 6 quart?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
Yep.
but it holds up. It does its job well. I mean, it holds.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Come
And
on.
it runs all day long. It does not, I could say it
What's
actually
good, Jay?
really well. Can't complain about it. Look at my hair. It looks orange. She like put some shit in my hair. My hair looks orange now. Like,
And we were never.
Yeah, man. I thought, what'd she do? She frosted tips on you over there, or what? What's going on? Bud?
You look like Lance Bass.
Today, and
You look like Lance Bass, bro.
that's what happened. I'm like, look, I have this lightener left over. Sit down. Painted it on the comb, started combing it in. And he's just
You
sitting
look.
there
You
chatting
look.
with probably you guys, just chatting.
Oh,
Had
yeah.
no
His-
idea what was going on. It was good.
His RWO name is Big Sexy.
And then with the AC stuff, we were able
Hell yeah. Y'all got any good shows coming y'all's way? I got a couple I want to talk about, but I'll let y'all go ahead if y'all got anything.
We just have Repticon.
yeah, we have
Yeah.
no. Show Me Snakes in October. And it Show Me Snakes, Stan? That's in October.
Reptile.
The 7th.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
7th. Yeah.
And I gotta
Oh,
pick up.
that's show me. I
I
didn't
gotta
realize
pick up
that.
another 11 tier 50
50.
ARS bin
Or
from
50.
Mid Florida.
Shout out to Gross and Balls Patrick. He's gonna be vending that show in Jacksonville on the 7th.
Yes. Shout out to Patrick.
Shout out to Patrick for sure.
Yep.
Pass,
Close friend of ours.
yeah, pass my boy for sure. I talk to him on a daily basis.
Did you guys watch him on the show last night with Holly?
I didn't get to watch him last night, so I watched him today, and then I texted him and started picking on him about it today.
What's
Yeah,
up, David?
But I'm glad he's gonna change the name though. He's like, bro, I want to change the name in the beginning of the year. He's like, I definitely want to go the more professional route about it. And I was like, bro, I respect that. Like obviously, Gross and Bob Halls is only gonna go so far, and
Like professionally, anyway.
right, so
Right?
whatever you want to do.
What kind
But yes,
crowd you want to attract? I
I'm
guess.
cool with that. I was really cool, and me and him were talking. He's wanting to get.
I'll be ready to rep one of his shirts when he comes out with new shirt, new logo,
You're damn right.
or same logo, new name. Either way.
Right.
Yep, exactly.
We got shirts. We got shirts too, by the way. If y'all are interested.
Come on, Nick.
Nick,
Oh
you
no,
got-
I'm gonna get up with you. After the show, I'm gonna get y'all's number too, so I have all y'all's number.
Yeah.
So y'all, you said show me reptiles and show me snakes, which is kind of funny. I want to comment on that because I've been that show. We got a show coming up in November. The show me reptiles, show me snakes, whatever the fuck you call it.
Whatever they-
But when you email them, like if you email them, all the like vendor packet shit says either, I can't remember exactly. I could look it up, but I don't feel like it. It's like show me snakes, but when you look it up online, it's show me reptiles. So it's very confusing.
It's very confusing.
But that show is pretty fun to vend here. I don't know what the tables are everywhere else, but here I think it's $65, and you usually do good. I mean, if your prices are fair and you're not that expensive. But we got Repticon coming up, and that's in October in Montgomery. But I am not vending that shit, and I'm going to tell you why. The table is $75, which whatever, that's no big deal. But they make you go and buy a like merchant license from the city,
Oh,
From
shit.
the-
which is like $60.
Like, calm down.
And it's like, well, yeah. And I'm like, why do I have to do that? I don't have to do that at any other show.
right.
You know what I mean, if I go to Georgia, yeah, I have to have that, but not here in
So
Alabama.
that's like that's pretty much like an occupational license, more or less. Here in Florida, to have that is what, Justin,
it's a
25
business
bucks?
license.
To cover
Yeah.
themselves.
It's a business license.
I think my LLC.
That's what it
Occupational
is.
license, 25 bucks.
Yeah, it's not much.
Well, here it's $60.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh man.
So, yeah, I'm not going to put that much stock into it. I'd feel like last time we did snakes a few months ago, we did good. I mean, we like tripled or more of the price of the table. So, you know, and we got a lot more babies that are 100 grams or better now.
Fuck yeah.
So, I think we're just going to start selling at shows. I think I'm not going to go through, and I don't like to ship animals. I do it, but I really don't like it. It makes me nervous. You know, the whole time I'm like, I don't like that shit. And I would rather sell it to somebody who can drive it home.
Right.
You know, so we're thinking about traveling. But the thing is when you travel, you have to get with that state so you know what you can
You gotta
bring
know
in
what their
that state.
and what
Yeah,
their
and-
regulations are too.
And yeah, because sometimes, like in Georgia, if you do the Show Me Snakes show in Georgia, you have to get a business license
What's up, David?
or a merchant license. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know. There's cool people like this woman that does crested geckos. I wish I could remember her name. She was super awesome. She was next to us a few months ago, and she said if we wanted to do the Atlanta show this year, we could just piggyback on her license and just have a table next to hers. You know, which that was really cool. So, but
That would be awesome.
yeah, I think we're gonna try to do our best at shows because I got to be honest, I don't like to ship. If I can get around it, I'm going to.
Right.
And the people can look at it, touch it,
right.
experience. They can get it for cheaper because they don't have to pay $75 to get it shipped to God knows where. And I mean, I've ordered animals before, and like our lizard, both of our lizards, right? It was like they got delayed in Nashville in the winter.
Oh,
Like, you know what I mean? And it was wild. It was like supposed to be rush delivery, this and that and everything else. And it wasn't. Hand me an albino, baby. And
I know.
yeah, and it was like it was very scary. And I called the FedEx or UPS or whichever it was at the time, and they were like, well, we can't guarantee anything. So even if you do everything right, it could still blow up in your face. And I don't know.
Absolutely. I mean, we've gotten a lizard before that was, a bearded dragon. I mean, he was like near dead. It was scary. Dang, yeah, she's good.
Well, when we got our lizard, thank God they were, okay. But
Black pastel albino.
Yep. That's exactly it.
very good, Stan. Very good.
Yay, Stan.
Let me see the head on it.
I'm trying. She's not cooperating too well.
Hey,
She's
yeah,
actually
it's-
gotten fat on me. I already done paired her, so now she's just starting to bulk up on me.
Yeah,
Girl,
black pastel albino. Yeah, that's beautiful.
thank you. Grab
Well,
Ricky.
the light's definitely blaring it off. I
I
could
got
cover the light, probably help a little better.
it. She wants it.
And then,
You know what I've been liking the GHI albinos.
and then here's a calico.
Oh, a calico albino. That rhymes. Calico albino.
Calico albino.
That could be a drink.
And you can see
Yeah, I love calico. We thought we had calico, but we did.
That's actually what I paired. I paired a black pastel. I paired him to my black pastel. They locked once already for me, so we're gonna see what we keep getting.
Sweet.
So.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, they did. I mean, they locked immediately. I mean, we put them in there and checked them like an hour later, and we're like, okay, so you guys are comfortable. That's good.
And then he stayed for like almost a full, complete day to lock to her.
She gotta go to the bathroom. She gotta go to her bathroom.
I kept checking, and hours later, I'd go back in there and it'd still be locked. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yes. That's beautiful.
We just got albino on this, but I mean, I don't know. We're
That's
keeping
gorgeous.
it, but it's got it's got a lot of orange in it. I don't know. It's just really clean,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's sick.
But this
What was
was
the pairing on that, Nick? You got some
This
banana
was-
in there?
no. This is either a albino pinstripe to a pastel albino, or a Toffino GHI to a pastel albino.
See the belly, how it looks kind of like lavender right there, where it goes to the belly. That would tell me.
Man, I've
Toffino.
had people ask, the Toffino. I'm trying to lean that it's more towards Toffino, but the thing with that is you have to have them for longer than a month. You have to let them gain that lavender color
Right.
to get that. But yeah, my Toffino GHI, he is a fucking. I'm talking about. He's beautiful. That's like one of my favorite. His name's G Money. That's like one of my favorite gangsters we got. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
But yeah, every baby in that clutch was an albino, except for one bamboo het albino. Pretty wild. And that's an inchy bamboo het albino, possible pastel, but I'm not sure.
I'll turn this down a little bit. You might can see it better. But here's a lavender albino.
Let me get it blowed up there for you, partner.
And it's het pied, so I'm gonna put. I got a pinstripe pied het lavender. A het lavender albino. I'm gonna put to it. Try to make some dreamsicles.
Hell yeah.
The pinstripe.
That's nice. I like that.
What did you say that was? I apologize.
This
I
is
wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
albino het pied.
Lavender albino het pied. See, I want a fucking albino het pied so bad.
And I actually didn't even spend a lot on this one. This one actually was pretty decent. It was a steal for sure. I couldn't walk.
Don't you love it when that happens?
Yeah.
Best.
It's like one of those you can't walk away from the table. You're like, all right, if I walk away from the table, I'm a dumbass. Like I gotta buy it.
We won a lot of our snakes, which was pretty awesome. This snake right here, we won this for free. Like, didn't pay a dime for it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Damn.
It's that Toffino GHI.
That's sick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, this is like, I'm telling you, this is the gangsta. This is the gangsta fucking gangsta. This is my, like,
on it from the GHI.
no, well, that's from the Toffino, too. Like, that's what I was saying. The Toffino and the albino look almost identical when they're babies, but the Toffinos gain that kind of lavendery color.
Color. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like that purplish instead of that bright white, it'll turn kind of dark. See?
That's sick. Almost
But
like
it does have GHI, which is enhancing it, I'm sure. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Damn, he's trying to explore, but yeah, he ain't gonna want to cooperate. But yeah, this is like, oh. I like having an assistant.
That's the boy you put to every girl you got.
What, that one?
Yeah.
Well, it's a funny thing because we thought that one was we got it as a male. They sent it to us as a male, right? And we thought for the longest time it was a female because we could not get no hemipenes, man. And I'm gonna tell you, sometimes them hemipenes is hard as fuck to pop, but my old lady stuck with it, and we really never got to see them that good and clear, but like maybe one time. But we put it, and I'm convinced that snake locked with that snake. I saw it lock with it, but I'm convinced that some of those locks came from him. which I mean, he's a male, obviously, if he's locking. So now we know for 100%, but we didn't know. So we'd put him in there with the Elvira, the female, and we'd have to sit there and wait and see if we hear any bucking or, you know, shit like that, because they will fight.
Ooh.
But
This one's getting big on me.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
what kind of little snaky is that?
Xanthic Pied.
Is she?
Xanthic Pied.
I got
Female?
Yep.
Yeah. She's in shed.
She got some growing to do.
Oh yeah, she got some growing.
Yeah. She's in shed for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, but
You trying to work with Xanthic? Get that in your collection a lot?
Yeah, I have some Xanthic for sure. I have some Het Xanthic Pieds. I have some. My other favorite one is my Firefly Xanthic VPI, which I got off of Marty at Marty's Morphs, which is actually, I'll show it to you. I want to see it.
well, since he's out, even though you're not asking, Banana Het Clown, this is like my baby. Our first snake, actually. He's the one that kickstarted the whole.
Hell yeah. Did it with the OG banana. That's what
Yep.
I'm talking about.
And then here's the Firefly Xanthic.
Firefly, baby. No, I like the Fireflies, man.
That was another one I got a great deal on it. Couldn't almost walk away from the table. I was like, okay.
You said that's Het Pod or no?
No. This is just Firefly Xanthic VPI.
She's in shed.
Hell yeah.
So Fire Pastel Xanthic. That was actually my first Xanthic.
So do
You
y'all
picked
have
that up at a show, Justin?
Yeah, I got it from Marty.
At a show?
Yeah. Which one of the Repticons? I think it was Tampa Repticon, maybe.
I think so, actually. Yeah. I think it
I
was
think it's
him.
where-
I think there's a Repticon coming up in West Palm, too.
Actually, it's funny. I got that off of Marty. Yeah, it was a Tampa one because it was an auction. I got it off of Marty, and literally at the auction, I ended up getting drunk as fuck with Marty.
Getting more
since
stuff.
y'all had to pull out the OG bananas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Man. I'm waiting for it to blow up. There we go.
Nice.
Don't know if you can.
That looks clean. I like that.
Oh, I love that. The yellow looks so bright.
The yellow's bright. The purple hues are there. Like it's perfect.
Got all kind of good freckles, and that's a thing. A lot of people don't like. You either like it or you don't. When it comes to the freckles, the banana, I love it. I mean, I think it's. If you don't want the freckles, get a Tofino, and it looks almost just like a banana, and it don't have freckles.
Right.
Yeah, but it's some bananas have a lot and some bananas don't.
Right.
That's true. That's very true. But if
Because
you
we have a
notice-
full-size female and she doesn't have a lot at all, and then we have a male that's 100% Het Pied. He has quite a bit of freckle, and then we have an OD, YB, banana, Het Hypo, Pos Het Pied, and he has very little, or she
I
has
don't know if
very
you
little.
You see the freckles. If you notice, for the majority, like 99% of them, they're all in this purplish pattern. You see that?
Yeah, they are.
I mean, there's like a few here and there, but it's really weird.
Wow.
Yeah, I like bananas. I like the freckles. I think it looks like ink being splattered on it.
Right.
When
But
we first got our first boy, he had like 0 freckles, and then each shed it was like a little more, a little more, a little more. Shit, man, he almost looks Dalmatian now.
Yeah.
Well, we got videos of them when they were babies, when they first hatched, and they had like 0 freckles.
Yeah.
So it's pretty
Yeah.
amazing. It's pretty cool.
And
to
they
watch
look
them.
nice, man. I mean, that's where a lot of people, so I can't say a lot, but some people, don't realize that some of these don't stay that nice, vibrant color as they age.
Yep.
Well, our
And
adult,
it's like, and that's what a lot of people are working on too, is trying to figure out a way to put this with that
Hold it.
to keep those nice, vibrant colors and hold it.
Right.
DG.
Like if I was going on a nice tour to someone's big facility, I want to see big adults and see
Yeah.
what they look like, males and females.
this is the daddy right here to that baby. He's kind of going in the shed, but he is super. He looks just like that baby, bright,
Wow.
and that's what we're trying to have lines a good line of banana, a good line of albino, you know, clean patterning,
Clean pattern.
and
Right.
just really good, you know, trying to clean up the animals and make them look, you know, as beautiful as possible. Like you said, Stan, the most, you know, if you got good breeder stock to begin with, bright colored out, beautiful albinos, you're going to produce beautiful babies because you've got good stock, you know.
Correct.
So that's, but this is the dad here. I wish he wasn't in shed. His name's Nanner.
Nanner.
See, there's also genes you could throw at banana too and take the freckle away, you know, that you don't have to worry about.
Oh
as
yeah,
much,
yeah.
You know,
Totally.
like, I mean, I got a banana clown in here that isn't, you know, probably no freckles.
Yeah, she doesn't have any. You know what, Nick? Now that like you said that, I feel like all of his freckles are on his darker areas. Like on the yellow, there's barely any freckles. That's crazy.
That's a
Well,
banana
the only way I seen that is because I watched a video about it online, and it was.
What you
I
said
looked
is banana
over-
clown?
Yeah, banana clown. And you see there's one freckle there.
Yeah. Well, it's like Stan
That's
said,
it?
it's all individual too. I've seen banana clowns with a lot of freckles too, but that, you know, like I said, it's all about personal preference. If you like freckles, you do. If you
Right.
don't, you don't. You know what I mean? And
So I was saying,
Yeah, if you like those banana seeds or you don't like the seeds, you know.
oh yeah, and that's exactly what they look like. Hell yeah, David. Synergy. That speaking the facts.
Yep. Well, yep.
I'm trying to work with GHI and like cinnamon. I'm trying to make a fucking solid black snake. That's what
Yeah.
that's my dream.
Solid black as in belly and all.
Yeah, well, and that's what I want to do that, but it's I mean, I have to get, you know, I got GHI, I got super cinnamon, I got certain things to try to make that. So I'm going to try to work it, and I mean, it's going to take a while, but I'm going to try to do it because I've seen the black snakes, but like I guess the sumas and the cinnamons, like my super cinnamon, he's near about in the right light, he is black, but he's still got that white belly. You know what I mean? And a lot of black ball pythons are not really black. They're like a cinnamon color or, you know, a darker.
So have you seen the dark, what is it, dark matter?
No, but I saw that gorilla, like I was saying last time, and I want to get one of those to try to make that black snake for sure.
If I can get a
Dark
lot,
matter was sold by, give me a second, Mad Ball Pythons.
He's mad for balls.
Actually, we have a female coming from him.
Nice. And what is that?
Justin knows. What?
What did you say you're getting from him?
Oh, we're getting an Inchy 100% het rainbow.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of rainbow. What's up with that? Enlighten me.
You know, so rainbow is a T positive line. So it's like albino, but I think, me personally, I think it's better than albino.
Yeah.
Actually, I take that back. I think my old lady was telling me something about that one time. I'm about to
But it
look
is
it
a
up.
T positive line, and a lot of people don't know that it is T positive.
there's some sick rainbow. You had me looking, actually today when I was sitting in the truck for a little bit bored, looking at some rainbows on where I'm like, geez, these are clean. There's potential. Not a lot out there.
Have you seen? So have you seen? I think it's what's his name, Dave Palumbo.
So
He's
the
got the
rainbow
ultraviolet.
is
Oh,
this a rainbow? Is that a rainbow? Is that what you're talking about?
Yep. It's
Okay.
almost like
Yeah.
and albino. Almost like the two of those met each other. You know?
See, when you said that, that's not what I was thinking at all. When you said rainbow, I was not thinking like a coral glow looking, you know, orange snake. You know what I mean? Like a banana. I
What
was
was you
thinking
thinking?
something like, I don't know. I was thinking something dark with a lot of iridescence, like a fucking reed tick or something. That's where my mind went because, I
Oh,
don't know,
like
I've
a
been-
white lip python.
or anything, yeah, that has the iridescence. Yeah. I actually just
White lip
learned
pythons
about
are
why.
beautiful, man.
why some snakes have iridescence and why some don't. It's pretty interesting. It's just the way that their scale structure is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
But if you read about it and research it, it's very interesting.
Yeah.
That's like the vipers. I'm obsessed with like the Indonesian vipers and stuff, and they have like the protruding scales, that come out.
Yeah.
And they look way different. And I've read some about those, how it's completely different from even with temperature. And I'm like, what?
That's up off my fucking plate, dude.
So that's like how it looks. It's completely different than a flat scaled snake. It's got, it's just all sticking out. It looks like it's got.
Yeah, our leopard vanilla at Rainbow, she's got like crazy iridescent on her. Like
Heck
real
yeah.
crazy.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I love my pastel het pod gravel. He's got probably the sickest iridescence out of any snake I got. Even the cinnamon, that super cinnamon, if you get it in the light, it's like a fucking rainbow shimmer, but that fucking pastel, it can't be touched. And I don't give a damn.
Yeah, Nicole's Retech has got some crazy iridescent.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lady Tiz, I don't know if you know who I'm talking about, Nick, but Lady Tiz, Nicole.
I don't.
Yeah, she's got some beautiful Retechs.
Oh yeah.
If you want to know something about big snakes, head over to her channel, check her out. Lady Tiz Exotics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I can't have a retic. So
Yeah.
I try not to watch shit because my mouth starts watering and I want to hit that buy button, but I know that I can't. So I have to watch.
She had a beautiful, beautiful babies this year from her retics.
I love retics. I think that a retic is something that, like, I don't think that, I feel like I would get it on an impulse and not want it. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be honest. And that's another reason I'm not going to get one. I mean, not to mention it's illegal here and you'll go to fucking federal prison, but,
yeah.
I would love it, but I feel once it gets to be fucking 10, 12, 16 foot, if it does, if it's a fucking mainland retic, that's it's going to take years, but it'll get that damn big. I don't want that shit. By the time that snake gets that big, I'll be old. You know what I mean? And I don't want to have to fuck with that big ass snake.
Here's your rabbit.
Oh man, she just lets hers come right out of her enclosures and just roam the house, man.
A lot of people do shit like that, but not me.
Yeah.
I got a little French bulldog, man. That would be a perfect little snack for that son of a bitch.
Yeah. You don't want that to happen.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Be gone.
No,
My
no.
dog gone.
And the enclosure is to do it right. I would want to do it huge, like a fucking showcase. But that's like, I mean, you're talking fucking thousands of dollars to make it like a
Bro,
spectacle.
she has a huge enclosure for her water monitor. Huge enclosure.
Hell yeah.
See, that's the thing. You have to build that shit.
Big investment.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Slim did. Her husband built it for her.
You have to build it like our big lizards. You have to build that shit because you can buy it.
If we wanted to, you could put them in your backyard.
My bearded dragons stay out back. They stay in the yard all year long.
Definitely.
Well, how does it work as far as iguanas and like I'm sure tegus? You can't
no iguanas.
No tegus, no iguanas.
You could actually stand. From my understanding, you could have a pet iguana. You just can't purchase it here in Florida. You have to like either hide it out of states and brought it into here.
And that's fucked up. That's fucked up because it's illegal.
That doesn't make sense.
No, it's illegal to go over the state line with it. Like once you cross the state line with it, you're fucking you're going to jail. Or you're probably not going to go to jail, but you might get fined. You're going to get fined. You know what I'm saying? So that's a weird law,
Because that's my thing. What about the people in the past that already I guess you could be grandfathered in if you already had one. But.
Well,
I know USARK. So USARK Florida is trying to work back in with I'm pretty sure it's with the FWC or however law is made to get the iguanas back on the market again here in Florida.
It'd be smart.
No,
I don't see why
yeah,
not. Who the
because
hell
I mean,
cares?
they lost a lot of. So they become more invasive because people were catching them and selling them and shipping
Oh
them
yeah.
out of the state. Well, when that stopped, and you can't do that anymore. Well, of course, I mean it is. They don't stop breeding just because you stop moving them.
Right.
They just keep
Then you get
breeding.
overpopulated. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think when we got our blue iguana. We got a teal turquoise female blue iguana. She's over here, but she's sleeping and her
Nice.
shit's off. But she's beautiful.
Heck,
But we got her from someone in Florida. I'm not going to mention no names, but we had some words because we ordered it. It was supposed to be a juvenile, and it was supposed to be yay big. You know what I mean? A healthy lizard. So we get this fucking lizard, and it looks like a fucking hatchling. This lizard is this big,
hell yeah.
like for real. And well, it was just so tiny. I had this bigger cage with wire and everything, and it went right through the wire. That's how small this fucking lizard was. So I think they caught that lizard out of the wild because I'm telling you, there's no way, like, it would not even let you do anything with it. It was fucking terrified. It looked like a wild animal.
It was
You know what I mean, now we can hold it and
right.
but that was only in the last year. Like, we've had it probably 4 years, and even within the last year, it started to let us hold it. So think about that big ass lizard with raptor claws.
Yep.
You can't grab it, but you have to service it, and that shit is hard. So now we can fucking do it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that we got fucked, and I think that we got a wild animal when we were supposed to get a captive animal.
I'd like to take a trip down by the not total Everglades, but it's a little northwest Everglades, and go try to find some chameleons out there.
About whereabouts? Like what town or whatever?
It's I forget the name of the town, but it's like just above the Everglades, but it's like northwest of the Everglades. We'll say it's just a little north of the Everglades, but it's more or less on the west coast.
Have you
I
seen
went to Miami and Homestead and shit, and I didn't see no fucking iguanas or any snakes. All I saw was curly-tailed lizards. That's it. Everywhere.
I follow a couple guys on IG that go out here in Florida at night, and man, they find some really nice chameleons. I mean,
I watch a
you
guy
can find the berms too, but
Man, I was wanting to find shit like that. I mean, I didn't go trekking through the Everglades because I'm not from there, and I'm not, doing that. I'm stupid. But you can get lost out there very easy. You know what I'm saying? But
sometimes you're better off herping at night down here on dirt roads than during the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
And
true.
there's a lot of dirt roads down here, bro. A lot of dirt roads.
I was mainly looking for iguanas, and that's why I was out during the day because I wanted to see some big wild iguanas.
Oh, they got them down there in Miami, bro. They run around like cats.
Yep.
I didn't see it, man. I saw those little crazy-looking fat lizards with a curly tail. They were fucking everywhere, dude. Like,
little anoles?
No, like curly-tailed lizards. Like, they were big, fat, fucking lizards, and they had a curled tail like that. I'm telling you, dude. They were kind of big, I mean, when they ran by you,
Justin, that must be a southern lizard, huh, Justin?
Yeah, ain't nothing I see around. I definitely go.
How far north are y'all from Miami?
All the time in West Palm Beach.
Yeah, like
Palm Beach.
I'm like 5.5 hours, so Justin's got to be like what, 6.5 hours in Miami?
Y'all are like North Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Hour away from Georgia, technically.
Yeah, I could be in Georgia like that.
Hell yeah, Georgia, what's up? That's my home state, Georgia.
But Sandy, I gotta come visit you guys. You guys aren't far from me at all. I'm always over there on that side sometimes too. So I gotta.
Yeah, I got a hold of Blake the other day, and I was like, he's like, well, I got to make sure, see if I got the numbers that you're gonna need, whatever. I said, man, don't worry about it. I'll just take a half of whatever Justin needs, bro. And he's like, oh yeah, he'll really like that one, huh? I was like, it's all good.
No, he actually set up more racks when I went over there the other day. He told me he talked to me about sweet, sweet.
Yeah, that's what he said. He was setting up some more too.
He's getting more going. So if he told you he'll keep you supplied, man, he will. He's.
I don't mind the ASFs honestly, man, because personally, I think I noticed a difference when I was feeding mine ASFs compared to Noris. And don't get me wrong, I know some of the Noris are bigger, but
Not nutrition.
I don't know, man. No, it just, and I'm not saying, I'm just saying that's my own personal opinion.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm right, and I'm not saying I'm wrong, but
Half my collection on frozen thawed Norwegian, and I have the other half on live ASF. Whatever won't take frozen, they get ASF. And I can tell you, all my ASF eaters skyrocket in size.
Oh my gosh.
My other ones, they just sit plump for a little bit, and then I walk in here one day, and then they jump. And they'll sit plump for a little bit, and I walk in here, then they jump. But my ASFs, they're just constantly climbing. And I'm like, okay, I can see the difference in ASF.
Which is crazy.
That's what I was telling you. You should do that. Like,
and
when
you
I
can
was telling
probably
like,
see a difference.
like
You
a
can probably
park
see a
and do
difference
it.
in the
That would
poo
be
in the
cool.
old tub too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not as runny with the ASFs as it is with the Noris, huh?
Nope. And I can tell you, even with like
So true.
the bite, I can tell like you get some big Norwegians, they can bite your snake and fuck your snake up. With these ASFs, it's like I've had to get the tongs and put in between to keep them from biting or
Yeah.
whatever. It's really not much of a freak out as it is with a big Norwegian as it is with the ASF, you know?
That's
Yeah,
why,
those big
that's why
Noris,
I'm-
man, they'll latch right onto the side of them, no problem.
Oh yeah, and
You gotta pay
That's why I
attention.
fucking always.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad that my big ass females eat frozen thawed, because I can feed them huge ass rats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they get huge
I
for
got
breeding season.
on frozen
But
thawed. Almost got
I
it.
would never, even if like, I hate to say it, but like, it would be hard for me if I had a big ass snake, like my big females, like 3,000 grams or some shit, and they wouldn't eat nothing but live. I couldn't throw a big one in there. I'd have to throw a fucking like bunch of little ones in there because I would know. I would just be like, "There's no way that this fucking rat is not gonna hurt this thing." You know what I mean?
You give them like a
I got
new-
a couple females that will definitely smash mediums, no problem.
But honestly, giving them like 3 or 4 rats to equal that one big rat, I mean, it's almost like natural to me because if they're in the wild and they've seen 3 rats, they're not just gonna walk away and eat one. They're gonna try to eat all 4 of them, you know?
right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why I always
the last
stress-
time we was feeding, we had a bunch that didn't want to eat for whatever reason. You know, sometimes they eat every week, sometimes they won't.
Right.
So
That's
I
what
was
I was
like, man,
saying
what am I going to
before.
do with these extras? I don't want to leave them around, you know. So I was like, well,
That's-
these bigger females look like they'll need another one, and they were
They
small,
will.
so it wasn't like they were big. You know what I mean? And those bigger females was like too smalls for them. Is like really is nothing, and they're breeder females, so it's not like, you know, it's think of 2 smalls as what, a medium more or less.
Yeah, a medium.
But it's easier for them to digest the 2 or smalls than it is for the 1 big medium.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Mhm. And that's what I was telling Glenn on that show we did with him. He said that he didn't agree with how I feed like multiple times during that follicle growing time, you know, season. Because I like to feed the females that are breeding just as many as they'll eat in one
Right.
day. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, like that's what I've learned, and
Yep.
like I've heard, but it's not huge meals. It's like
Right.
smalls. So they
Right.
may eat, like a breeder female may eat fucking, depending on how big it is. If it's 3,000 grams, I mean, that snake could probably eat 4 or 5 smalls, and it will, because it's building those follicles.
Right.
Yep.
And to me, I would rather, because, you know, you obviously have to feed it more when you're breeding it, you know, because it needs that to build the eggs and be healthy. But I would rather feed a bunch of smalls than one big, you know, because I feel less stress than me having to go in there and feed every, 3 days, 4 days, because it's breeding season and they're smalls. You know what I'm saying? Or a big ass large or a medium that's so big that they can't breed because they're being so lazy. You know what I mean? They're
Right.
trying to digest a huge meal.
Their energy.
I don't
Yeah.
know. But like I told people, everybody does it different. But that's just what I've learned. You know what I'm saying? And the people I've learned it from are you know, I mean, I feel like they may know what they're doing. They've been doing it for years,
Here.
so I have no reason to question it. Yeah, decades.
Hey, what you say? I've talked to other breeders and they do the same thing. You know, give that snake as much as she wants, especially when you're breeding and pairing her. You know, feed her.
Well, I think it's if I'm not mistaken, I think I've seen a video from DPR, if I'm not mistaken, and he gets some snakes up there like within a year
Yep.
to a year and a half, like I mean pretty much breeder size.
See,
Females.
I was
Males definitely are already breeder size within a year. And he
Yep.
said sometimes he'll feed twice a week.
Yep.
He said if they want to eat, feed them, you know.
And that's
I
what
thought
RO.
some people would say that you're power feeding or you're overfeeding.
No.
But if you look at his collection, I mean, they're all healthy looking. They're not, you know, overfeeding to me a ball python would be making your ball python look like a blood.
Right, exactly. That's
Right.
what I'm saying.
Then I would say you overfed it, you know.
Yeah, you can tell.
That's just my opinion, you know what I mean? But his snakes all look super healthy.
We were on live with RO, and you could see his snakes. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? He's like, man, I just feed until she tells me or he tells me they don't want no more. And I'm like,
Oh,
really,
yeah.
bro? I'll give them 2 or 3 rats at a time. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And I mean, they're fat, healthy.
I mean, they're all
Every one he pulls out, you're like, God, what are you doing over there? You know? But
Yeah, I mean,
ooh, that's a big baby.
that's a big baby. Yeah.
this ain't even the big one. This ain't. I'm not taking out the big one because she's fucking scary.
Mine is
And
too.
I don't feel like messing with her right now. But yeah, I mean, I try to make them like healthy, but I don't. I mean, it's very easy. There's a fine line between healthy and fat.
Right.
Yep.
And I've had snakes that I bred, like the Spectre that we bred. We had to cut it off of food for a little bit because it was just getting so fucking big. But I mean, I don't know if you can tell. It don't really look that big, but it's pretty fucking big. She's probably
That's a big.
she's probably
Yeah.
like
Looks like
23. She's probably 23, maybe a little more.
Oh heck yeah.
Nice.
But she's massive when she ovulates. She's like bigger than my arm, you know, big around. She has the biggest babies, the biggest eggs. She's so fucking awesome. I know I'm giving y'all a glimpse of my rack. I usually don't like to do that, but
It looks clean, shit.
It's
no,
all top
clean.
secret.
I just don't like I don't know. I'm trying not to like show my rack a lot in like videos except for like shorts, I guess. This is the one we're trying to get going right now. That bamboo
Oh man,
she's super pastel.
that head is smoking.
You have no idea, dude.
Oh my
in
god.
person, it is. I have a bamboo Inchi that you saw that video, I think, Stan, that I'm trying to get, you know, some, you know, bells and different shit, but I think she's definitely of weight, but I think she's trying to be timid about breathing because I haven't seen any locks or anything, but she is a fucking stunner. I'm talking about.
Yeah, look at that head.
Yeah.
She's
head
got
is
all
like
these
on my end, her head looks like bright yellow, golden
all
color.
these yellow dots all through her. You see right here.
Almost like paradox spots. Like yellow.
Yeah, but it's bright yellow. I mean, and look, she's getting some nice weight on her. Let me see if she'll.
She looks like she's ready to go.
Yeah.
Oh, she is. I'm about after the video tonight. I'm gonna throw a male in there. It ain't gonna be the bamboo. It'll probably be something else. Just something that I know will breed. You know.
Do you wait for real rainy days, Nick?
I mean, if it's raining, I use that to my advantage. Definitely.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like, I don't know, I'm mimicking everything in here anyway. Like, so when I put a male in here, I fucking soak that thing down.
Right.
And get it like super wet, you know, wet.
Right.
And,
Then he puts on Alexa with the thunderstorm in the background.
Yeah.
He makes it. He puts on the fogger out there. What the hell?
Little
What the hell you
Marvin.
put me on blast for?
Florida. Come on.
Nick trying to be funny tonight.
Like he's gonna hold you on it now too, Sid.
Yeah, he is, right? Hold on. Let's see what I can do here.
He's like, it's all Mike now.
Oh, what happened? Nick trying to be funny.
Look, he's laughing.
I don't know. I was trying to wipe dirt off my keyboard and I fudged up. Hold on a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I did, man.
I gotta watch what buttons I hit because the last time I hit buttons, I fucking kicked myself out of shit.
I know it's so easy. Oh hell yeah, that's awesome, man. That's cool. You see that, Morgan? His little. Oh, it's delaying because I messed it up.
And he'll do a little dance too. What's about that?
Sweet.
Do a little dance. Do a little thing back there.
My bad, everybody. I don't know if it messed it up. People that are watching, we were halfway through anyway, so that was a little intermission, a little break, if you will. So that worked out perfect. We're halfway through, everybody. So you know, you ain't gonna listen to my shit for much longer.
It stopped. There you go. I didn't realize it was that loud when I pushed the button. I was like, God damn, it is pretty loud.
Hey, we're Halloween all year round.
I wonder what happened with Kraft. You got the Oogie Boogie too?
Yeah, I don't know what happened with Kent, man. Ken said he sent it to him, but he never fucking hit me up. So Ken, if you're out there watching, man, I hope you're okay. He probably got too drunk.
You gotta say Ultra Mail 3 times and then Kent will pop up.
There's no place like Ultramail. There's no place like Ultramail. There's no place like Ultramail.
I'm telling you, watch. He's going to be up here now. I'm telling you. He's lurking.
Hell yeah, David. Got that
He's like
lab.
Beetlejuice, man.
The little Beetlejuice.
Yeah, he's like Beetlejuice. You say that too many times, he just appears.
That's awesome. I'm starting to feel a little cold air coming on in here. I'm like, is it give me a little?
What?
Now it's been running.
Open up the window, brother.
So,
Was it froze? It wasn't froze up.
uh,
Was it froze over?
I don't think it was because I checked the coils and the coils weren't froze over. So and it wasn't running when I was gone. So I don't know if my attic was just that hot or if I'm just running low on Freon. Maybe it's just got barely any Freon in there or some shit. I don't know. Got some neighborhood kids over here trying to get high off my Freon.
That would be fucking crazy.
To come out pistol. What the hell y'all doing? Filling up trash bags?
I know the one place we used to live in, man. We used to have to take and pour rubbing alcohol into one tube, like every now and again.
Yeah.
Like shut it off for a little while, pour some alcohol in there, and let it set.
The little drain
And
tube.
then let it set for a little bit, and then bang, turn it back on, and it worked fine.
I checked it and I poured a little bleach down there and it was running fine. So I did all the checks that I could do. And like I said, my pressure washing trade, I know a couple air conditioning guys. So I hit up one and he's like, bro, I'll be there in the morning. Just turn it off. Don't use it or let it blow you some air if you wanted to. So I was like, cool. At least you'll be here in the morning. That's a blessing for sure. I was like, look, I'm balling on a budget over here. So please don't rack my head.
Especially when we talk Central Air, man.
Yeah. It ain't fucking cheap.
What's up, Casey?
Let's give a shout out to GCG.
GG.
Listen to it. Listen to it. Share it. Share it.
Yep.
How many people are in here? 8. Hell yeah, we got all 8 people in here. That is what I'm talking about. I don't even care. I like it. I feel like it's a close-knit party.
If it was just us, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, it's the cool kids club.
There you go. I'm gonna take a shot.
What you got? What you got?
Pastel yellow belly.
Oh, I love pastel. I hate people that talk shit about pastel. I want to punch them in the face.
I know. Like, really? Are you kidding me? How could you even?
We got.
I like
Casey
all
said
that
we got
blushing
11
coming
likes.
up around and on the dorsal too.
Yeah.
If we get to 20 likes, Casey, I'll give you 50% off of a snake of your choice.
Ooh.
Get it up there, Casey. Run it up. So
There
you
you
said
go.
that's pastel what?
Pastel yellow belly.
Yellow belly. Yeah.
Yep.
Love the yellow belly. That's a pretty pastel.
Yeah, I love the blushing too. Stan, like you
That
said.
blushing is crazy.
You sure? My
Am I-
yeah,
Up
my
the
old lady said
sides,
you sure
down
it
the
ain't got something
dorsal.
else.
Yep.
You my old lady asked, she said, are you sure that there's nothing else in that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what we were told anyway. We keep everybody's shed, so I guess if we feel like testing or whatever, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
guess it's just a beautiful ass pastel yellow belly.
Yeah.
If it doesn't have
Oh,
anything
Justin
else
got
in it.
sheds over there for days. Justin got sheds for days.
Come on.
Showed him shed, shouty. Showed him shed, shouty. God damn, you look like the dope man in the shed game.
You're damn right. No, I do it for just
Hell
my
yeah.
cognates, you know, whatever,
Yeah.
my own recognition.
We're gonna start saving sheds.
All those. I'm like, I don't know, just because I want to, and ever want to pull one out and say, hey, what is it? Let me go sit it in, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
I also get so much joy out of like a good shed.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
me
know-
too. It's very rewarding. Very rewarding.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect humidity. You know, we're doing something right if everybody's, you know, shedding in one
Well, I
piece.
will, and I will say, I've brought this up many times. I have some snakes and I think it's their genes
Check it
because
out.
like the fire and the bamboo inchi super pastel, it's hard for them to shed, you know. But like all the other ones do, they do good.
Yeah.
So
Amazon
I don't
20
know.
Amazon, $20.
Hell
Is that what
yeah.
you spray your tubs with?
Yep,
Yeah.
it's a little pump, and it's electric too. So you just charge it with like a little phone charger, and I mean,
Yep.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Electric.
yeah,
It's awesome. Makes it quick and hurts the hand less, you know, like spraying. I mean, you know, you just
We,
You ain't kidding.
We just looked up that pastel you have right there, and I don't know, man. I'm looking at one right now, and it looks just like that, but it's a damn super pastel yellow belly. Have y'all bred that one before?
not yet.
Okay,
She's
well,
just getting almost to,
oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I thought it was a male. My bad.
I'll tell you what,
Thanks, Casey, for that. We appreciate that for sure.
yeah. Let's see. I'm at 625.
oh, okay, yeah. So she's
Oh,
still,
okay.
yeah.
Still got
Next year.
Hopefully that 1,000-gram mark won't stop us.
Well, like I say, everybody does it different. I have to say I wait till 15 in
Right.
3 years. I have to wait till 3 years old and 1,500 grams at least because
Yep.
I don't
Yep.
know. I just, like I said, that's what I've been taught. And like you said, you got mentors. We all got the mentors, and we listen to different people that we listen to. And as long as it works for you, fucking do it. But I
Yep.
mean, you know, obviously don't do nothing shitty.
Right.
But I mean, you know, if you're doing everything right to your knowledge and it's working for you, then hell yeah. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I had that albino black pastel. She would jump from like 1,600 grams to like 1,400 grams because she wouldn't eat sometimes. And I ended up actually asking Pat, and Pat's like, "Bro, what the hell are you waiting for? Pair?" And I was like, "Really?" He's like,
Well,
"If she's from there to there, like, what the hell are you
Yeah.
waiting for? She should be."
Well,
fine."
that's the thing. If they get to that 1,600 mark, then it's fine, in my opinion, if they're 3 years old,
Right.
you know. But I'm big on the age, but I know people that breed in a year, and I don't agree with that. I'm not going to do that personally, but people do that, and they have some success. But I mean, I don't know what it's doing to those animals,
Right.
in the long run, because like I've said before, a child can have a baby, but that doesn't mean that it's good for the fucking little kid to do that, because it's going to ruin their insides and it's going to ruin them for life, right? So I wait till 3 years with that female and 1 year with a male and wait. But if they're jumping from 16 to 14, you said?
Yeah, to 14.
Yeah, that's only 100 off of 15, and by the time you feed it,
Yep.
it's
It gets
probably
that
it's going to jump back up.
And
Yeah, so
since I
Yeah.
paired her, since I paired her, she's jumped skyrockets. Now she's
Well,
eating
now she's
so
wanting
much.
to eat everything,
Yeah.
so it's
And now
awesome.
she's
Well-
wanting to eat it. So
Yeah, in my opinion, if you have a year-old female ball python that is that big enough to breed, then you're overfeeding it. That's my personal opinion. You can take it how you want it because I have snakes that are 2 years old and they're females and they are an adequate size. Okay, for instance, let me see.
yeah, she's at 350.
Let's see. This one was born in
20, so she's at
2022.
2020.
This is a 7/23 2022 baby. And I mean, she's not that big. You know what I'm saying? She's probably what?
Right.
Fucking like 500 grams. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I don't want to feed her too much because I don't know. You know what I mean? What's the point? If I'm waiting until 3 years,
Correct.
you know what I mean?
Right.
Correct. Correct.
Like
But no,
this one right here is one that I think might be about to lay eggs, so I'm gonna be gentle with her. But she was our first. We bought 2 snakes to begin with, and she was one of the first ones. But she's 3 years old, and she
Yep.
was of weight, and she's doing great. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry about it. But like I said, it's personal preference. But that's my personal opinion. If you have a snake that's a year old and it's 1,200 grams or whatever, then that to me I feel is overfeeding.
right. And no, she's a 2020, so she's 3 years old right now. So that was
Oh, okay. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You
so
know?
she's
Fuck
That-
yeah.
she is 20. She was 3/18/2020 was her birthday.
yeah. So she's over 3 now.
Yeah,
So she's
I
healthy.
definitely feel it's got to be at least 1,500 grams. I mean,
Yeah.
there's some people that will do it less, but I mean, they've
It's just-
obviously
yeah.
done it before. They've done it before, so they know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Works for
I just wouldn't personally chance it. 1, 2. If you got a female that's younger, I don't know. I feel you might be a little more prone to having, possible kinks or
Yep.
one eye or shark's mouth.
uh,
I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But
Actually, I
I
watched.
mean, obviously, it's the more mature your female is, obviously
better.
she should give you obviously good eggs.
Casey,
hopefully, no
you're awesome.
slugs.
Yep.
Casey said we got some beautiful snakes, y'all. Let's give Casey a round of applause for blowing the chat up.
Thank you, Casey. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
oh, Wiz is in the chat.
Oh, Wiz in the chat.
Hey, Wiz.
Well,
And everybody,
no,
if everybody in the chat don't follow us or anybody on here, if you want to, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Go to the Instagrams to all of us. Hit that follow button. You know what I'm saying? Comment, talk to us. We all will talk to you. Everybody
Yep.
on here.
Hey, Wiz even shout out you 666.
Where's Wiz? Hold on. The comments is blowing up. They're blowing up.
Come on now, Nick.
All
You're
right.
supposed to be handling that over there tonight.
Dude. This is my first time.
Where's Ken at?
He's at a rap concert. He's getting jiggy with it.
Hell
Yeah, he is.
Oh my gosh, what
Who's concert?
What's the
He
name
went to
of him?
see a Boogie.
A Boogie what?
Run DMC.
Boogie with a hoodie.
A
Boogie with a hoodie.
Boogie with a hoodie.
Who
Woo,
is
woo, woo, woo.
it?
What's up, Wiz? I got you. What? For everybody tuning in tonight, Ken ain't with us. Like he said, he's at a show with his daughter, so he left it in our
He
hands.
skipped out.
I hope we're not
He
messing
skipped
it up
out.
too
Me
bad.
and Nick took over. Justin, we all took over.
Right?
Yeah.
And then taking over.
It's a RWO takeover. Ugh.
So he told me today, he's like, so I'm not gonna be on tonight. Nick's gonna be hosting the show. I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. Let's do this.
Yeah. I'm not, look, and I was thinking about doing some crazy shit, but fuck it. I'm not gonna be known as the crazy son of a bitch. I'm sure there's a lot of people that watch these videos and they do not like me, and I am okay with that. But I don't want to fuel their fire. You know what I'm saying?
We all love you, man, for sure. I mean, we don't care. We love you, man.
It don't matter because I'm the host. I can cancel your ass.
That's true.
Hey, the first time I looked at my phone, I was like, I don't know anybody from Alabama.
I know. I called this
Calling
boy
me from
right
Alabama.
here. I said, God dang it, he ain't gonna answer that phone. That was stupid. And then he texted me. Which I'm not a big texter. You know, my old lady gets mad at me because I call her instead of texting, just because I don't like it. You know, you don't get that personal voice, like, and it can be very misleading or construed what you're trying to say, and people can take shit the wrong way. You know, so I don't like to text. Texting.
Tell her I hate arguing with her through text. I'd rather speak because you can take it so differently.
I'm like,
when
oh
you text.
really? And he's like, that's
Oh,
not.
really?
And I'm like, okay.
This motherfucker just asked me if I did the dishes. What the fuck does that mean? You know what I mean? Hey, baby, just wondering, did you do the dishes? See, that's the difference. That's the difference.
Right.
He was just asking. He loves you. He was just asking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It definitely get misconstrued all the way through.
But I'm glad that I was able to figure all this out, to be honest with you, because my old lady was sitting here like, calm down, it'll be okay, because I thought I was going to really fuck it up bad. And I've had a couple hiccups, but I think we're doing all right. So, Ken,
Nah, you're good. You're good.
you ever want to go and rap out with your cap out, then you can. We got this. He actually commented in the comments earlier, way earlier. I put it up. I'll throw it up there again, just so everybody. Yeah.
He said he was going to try to tune in, but just have his mic on muted.
Yeah.
Well, he tried to get on, but he I guess he don't have service because it came up, and then as soon as I started to add him, it went away. So, but yeah, it is what it is.
Damn concerts.
We couldn't see our Bone Thugs and Harmony concert tonight.
Right.
I had Bone Thugs tickets. What you mean? I gave that shit up. He's at a damn hoodie, whatever. What the fuck is his name? Hoodie, what?
a boogie.
He said, hold it down for this week, RWO.
Yeah.
You all got this. I love how he does the yeens all the time.
Yeah. He's such a Yankee.
Yins.
He's such a Yankee.
Yins.
When he first messaged me and I saw it, I was like, babe, what is this? And she's like, that's a whole up north.
I'm like, that's his slang. That's like y'all. That's like how we would be like, what are y'all doing? You know? That's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
that's the way.
Yin's going to hold it down tonight.
Yins. Well, hell yeah.
Dabbing it up, as you guys can see.
Uh-oh. I had a mishap earlier. Look.
Uh-oh.
What is that? What is that?
It looks like it broke.
Oh.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, man. I know what that is.
Yep, nectar collector.
Wow.
Oh no.
Hey, we gonna do
My nectar got broke.
No.
Hey, speaking of genetics, Casey's asking about something about genetics, but it made me think of something. My old lady was asking me, do y'all know of the AI generator app for ball pythons? I know Balls, World of Balls, whatever, has a genetic wizard, and it's pretty fucking accurate. But she heard somewhere about a AI generated fucking thing that has, you can put more than one gene in it, you know?
Chat GPT is what I use, and I'll even ask, like, if I pair this, and literally, bro, it was just like brrr, all these outcomes, all this crazy shit, and it's called Chat GPT, is what it's called.
Awesome.
And there's a free
Thank
version, so the free version will give you like, you gotta watch the answers though, because the free version will give you like correct answers, but randomly will give you wrong answers too, you know, compared to the paid version always. But honestly, what I'll do is I'll go on my girl's phone and ask it again, and it'll give me something different. And then I'll look at it and like, okay, that's the real shit right there. And literally, like,
So how much does it cost?
using it and coming out with some great, you know, it's gonna change. I hate to say it because I'm not a fan of AI, but I do feel like these new guys, these younger cats, a little bit younger than me that come in this game, they could change some shit up in this game by using that shit. You know, I hate to say it.
No.
A lot
I
of people
want to use it.
leave it, but
Justin, send that to Stanley when you get a chance.
okay, I will.
Yeah, dude. That's shit, man. I mean, just like shed testing, you can be on the fence about it, but at the end of the day, it's
It is what it is.
it's gonna help. Yeah, it's gonna help. And like I said, if you're buying a fucking $5,000-$10,000 snake, even $1,000, if I'm spending more than $500 on a snake, I want to know that that's what I'm buying.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want there to be any question. If they tell me it's heck ghost, I want to know it's heck ghost.
Yep.
And I hate to say that because, you know, you're kind of, I don't know. It's like semantic. I don't want to say semantics because it's really not. I don't know of a word, but you're basically saying that that person's a liar, I guess, in a lot of ways.
Well,
But like I said, you're talking big money, and some of these snakes are big money.
let me
Like that gorilla snake. I mean, how much could a snake like that cost? You know, in
Right.
a world's first. I mean, let's get real.
like a business point of stance, you know. This is kind of what I tell her, and I've talked to a few other people, and they're like, "Bro, I don't know about that." I'm like, if I could get to a point where I am making good profit off my higher end snakes, and my lower end snakes, you know, if I do or don't make money, at the end of the day, I'm doing all this for fun. At the end of the day, so you got to put all head to at the end of the day. I'm doing all this for fun. So the money aspect is like I already have a business, I already have a job. So the money part is an extra, you know. So you got to look at it like, and that's what I tell her, like if I could give out every snake and you come to me and here's a piece of paper that's a shed test, and you know, guarantee that that's what the male and female was, then how much better could it get?
You're
getting
like going the extra mile.
it's like AKC approved paperwork for your
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Because the difference, and that's the difference that I was making. When you're going to the fucking kennel and you're buying a dog for $50 goddamn dollars, you don't give a shit what it is. But if you're buying a fucking AKC dog, you're spending some goddamn money because they took the time and their money to make sure that that dog is what it is.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and papers for dogs aren't cheap either.
Hell no, they're not. Hell no.
You know, people are like, "Oh, I got, you know, a purebred and a purebred." Well, it's like that's fine, but you still have to pay for the papers for each baby.
And what's a shed test? $100 and something. And at the end of the day, if you want my honest opinion, you give it another 3 years from now, shed tests when
It ain't gonna be shit.
get cheaper.
Yeah, they're going to be cheaper, and it's going to be like a single panel.
Right.
That's what I think. It's going to be like you could test for your clown, you know, your recessives, your yellow belly, all in like one full panel.
Yeah,
correct.
You know, if that's the route you want to go. You know what I mean?
That's where I'm wanting to go because I have a lot of snakes where I literally like I know what I've paired and I know who the fucking dad is, but I am concerned that there's other shit in it and I want to know.
Correct.
You know, and as a breeder, you should.
Well, that can make the difference of selling a $300 animal or a $3,000 animal.
You're goddamn right. You know, I have snakes that for the longest time I thought they were Mandarin. Now I'm kind of on the fence about it, but I'm telling you, they look fucking Mandarin. Like if you look at a Mandarin NR banana Mandarin, it looks just like this bitch. But at the same time, I can't prove that. And I mean, now I'm leaning towards it's not. But I would love an all gene test that I can give that motherfucker because there's normals out there, y'all, that are not normals, and they're being sold as normals in the pet trade to people, and they're missing their place in the hobby. When you can get that snake and test it, and it could be a new morph that you get and work with, and it becomes something cool, you know.
Right.
But you'll never know that because you're gonna think it's a beautiful normal.
Like,
you know?
None of us, you know, nobody is one thing. Nobody's one thing. You know, it's kind of like snakes are doing that same, or ball pythons are doing that same thing. Nothing is like normal completely anymore, almost, you know. It's just evolved into more where no matter what, almost it has something else in it now, you know.
I got there's somebody close to us, Justin, on Craigslist has got an African import. It definitely does not look normal. And dude wants like $35 for it.
What?
Where is this at?
It's on Craigslist. I'm trying to think. Is it Jacksonville? It's either Jacksonville or Gainesville.
How do we know?
Because at the end of the day,
what was that?
How do we know guaranteed it's an African import, though? That's my next big question.
Well, I'm going to assume by looking at everything he's got that he looks like he's a breeder that he's looking to get out. Because he's got a lot of breeder-sized females and males that are like dumb cheap.
If he's importing animals from another country, he has papers and he could show you. If he actually did that.
Has to.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
can buy an import from somebody else. If you go on Morph Market, Freedom
You
Breeder
can,
has imports
yeah.
all the time.
But
You know?
if you're buying that import from a breeder, you should ask for those papers, and you get those papers when you
Yeah.
buy that animal. And if you
Yeah,
don't ask
exactly.
for those papers, then you're not doing it right. So
Right.
if you do
Justin,
that,
do you
anybody out
know?
there, do that. Ask for the papers.
Do what?
Do you know? What is it? Green Dragon Brokers.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
You know, I've seen he had a few imports one time on Morph Market too.
Have you seen the? I've been to the website. I've checked it out too, and they're not that super expensive. But you get the mixed bags from Africa, and they're like,
Yeah.
it's like a 10-bag mix from Africa.
And that is an awesome gamble, because that's what the OGs did.
right.
That's what Kevin
Yeah.
and Brian and Bob Clark and all these
Exactly.
motherfucking OGs. That's what they did, and that's
Exactly.
what made them who they are. And like Smay right here, I've talked to Smay about this, and I don't really know what it is. I can't find anything on it, but he says that he got sold a chocolate skia. It's an African gene that he picked up cheap. And I've looked at it, and it looks like a very beautiful chocolate. But then again, my thing is, and I've told Smay this, and I'm not meaning no disrespect, and I'm not saying it ain't what he said it is. But I'm going to tell you right now, if this man that you bought it from told you it's a world first, that he has he imported it and he's did that, then he would not charge you that cheap, and he probably wouldn't have sold it in the first place. He's going to hold it back, and he's going to breed it and try to see if there's a super form, or if it's recessive, or if it's codom or whatever. He's going to do that. And like I said, I don't mean nothing by it. I'm not being an ass, but that's my opinion. And I've told him that. I mean, I've texted him that. It's not a surprise. But I mean, but that's the thing. The shed test is only as good as the genes that they have in their whatever the fuck you want to call it, their Rolodex or whatever. So you have
repertoire.
Repertoire. Yeah, David, you're right, for sure. And if you buy a snake that's an import, then you need to get the papers with it. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
There's going to be a paper trail. There's going to be history, So if they say they don't have it, then don't believe them, because
hell no.
I mean, I'm not being an asshole, but I'm saying, like, if you are being told that this is an import and it could be a new gene, you don't want to waste your time with it if it's just a normal that he bought at PetSmart and got a little weight to it and is trying to pass it off, because people fucking do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And usually it's the people that say, I have $100 snake and it's a world's first. No, the fuck, I don't think that. I'm not gonna go for that. I'll buy it for $100 if I think it's a beautiful ass snake, regardless. But I'm not gonna believe that they did that unless they show me a paper that says they imported this animal on this date, blah blah blah.
I can tell you what, that goes to, like, when I see possible het, I don't even want to fucking touch it because of that aspect. It's like, well, are you lying? Are you really saying this or
Or you
that?
just throw
As soon as you see that pos, right?
Right, as a bonus.
And it's fucked up. It's fucked up to feel like that,
Yeah.
And as I'm sure you don't like to make, I'm sure you don't like to perceive yourself to somebody like they're lying to you by not buying the snake or not being interested in it. And that's why the shed testing is another pro. I mean, goddamn, people and I was against it. I was against it at first. I'll admit it. I was hard-headed because I like the old school way of things where you go on my word, because I've worked with this snake for 3, 4, 5 years and whatever, or I bought it from a breeder that is a reputable breeder that knows their shit. But at the same time, I get it and I agree, and I'm 100% for it, and I plan on doing it. Like Stan and you said, once they get more, because it's only a matter of time, like maybe a year, they'll probably have 100 more genes in their repertoire. You know what I'm saying? But
It just
I think that's awesome.
Day or whatever, they showed they're going to do Xanthic testing already today. They got Xanthic testing, so it's like, okay, so they just keep climbing.
Yeah,
As we send in
got
more sheds, they're gonna keep learning more and more and more and more. You know, it's just a database collecting right now. And that's why I told her it's almost like the best time that we did hop in this hobby right now with all this shit going on. It's kind of nice for us too, you know. It makes our life a little bit easier with certain things. So
Well, think about 5 years from now. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
the way technology, the boom has been since technology became booming, it just keeps progressing so fast. Like Elon Musk, I don't know if y'all know, he just made his own internet, and it's a
Yep.
thing that's like $600 or $700, and you buy this box, and
One
it fucking
time.
sends a fucking a satellite little dish up, and it
Yep.
turns and finds that shit, and it's like so much money. You have to be on a waiting list to get it, but and he has his own little whatever up in space, you know, but it's below all the other satellites, so it's the best, you know, whatever reception and
What are you
technology
talking
is.
about? Starlink?
I said,
I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I think my
Yeah,
buddy at work just
Starlink.
got it. He said it was fucking expensive, but they had to be on a waiting list for like 8 months.
but I thought it's
But
only.
he said it's the best.
I heard it's only like a one-time fee though. I thought it's like $600 right off the back, and then you don't get like a monthly payment like
Yeah,
Comcast.
no.
Yeah, it's
No.
six. I think it's like $6 or $6.50 for the equipment fee.
Yeah, but I think you
There,
still have to pay.
there is a monthly fee, and I forget what it is.
Okay.
That's
It's
what
definitely
like I
it's
said,
definitely a little more than cable, but you can watch anything anywhere. I mean,
Right.
you
the
can be out in the
lightning-
woods. You can be out in the woods and still get internet, like right there. You know, I mean, be in the most remote spot and still have it. You know,
My buddy at work got one, like I said, and he lives way out in the sticks. And he said it's the fattest fucking internet. He can be playing his video game live. He can be watching YouTube. He can be
Yeah.
fucking, I mean, anything. He can have all of his laptops on and whatever. They can all, him and his wife can be using the internet. It's so fast.
That's sweet.
So I don't know. That's pretty awesome. But like I'm
well,
saying,
Elon's
technology.
constantly putting the satellites back up there, like over and over.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's gonna. Elon Musk is gonna take over a new world one day, another planet or something.
But see, Elon Musk,
he's a-
what I like about him is he wants to make everything like priceable for everybody. Like those like those little boxable homes he made,
Oh, yeah.
like they fold out real quick or whatever. And
Yeah, those things are nice though, bro.
huh?
I'm an
I've looked
Elon
at
Musk
those a
supporter.
couple times. Those are pretty nice.
My mom wants one. She's dying. Like she won't shut the up over a boxable home. She's like, son, I want a boxable home. I want to buy. She's like, and I can add later down the road and stack them. And I'm like, oh my god, mother. Okay.
There's a guy not too far from me that does homes out of the containers, and they look. The one they got right there is sweet looking, bro.
That's awesome.
It's
See,
2-story. It's nice.
I like shit like
Oh, yeah.
that. That's sick.
Yeah, when you go buy it at first, you don't even if nobody points it out, you wouldn't know they're containers until
Until you-
someone's like, "Yo, those are containers," and then you look and you're like, "Wait a minute, they are sea containers."
That's
But
sweet.
there's like there's 4 of them that are stacked like this, 2 and 2, and then there's one in the back that's like that.
Oh, that's cool.
That's like, you know, obviously it might be an upstairs bedroom, but and then right in the middle they have it that's wood, and then the roof is just one pitch roof going one way.
Wait, see, that's smart. That's smart.
And dude, it looks fucking sweet, bro.
That's cool.
I went by it a few times and checked it out. I was like, damn man, that's nice.
That's cool. It probably didn't cost them a fraction to build it, you know, compared to what a house.
And now they sell the insulation boards that go right in it. All you do is cut your spots out for your windows and your doors.
See, that's
The bigger doors that open at the ends, what a lot of people do is they'll take them off the hinges and just put sliding glass door in right there.
So I just bought my house. I had to reframe a bunch of shit. I recased every door jamb, every window frame. I built freaking an entertainment with like fucking bookshelves and cabinets over the fireplace because it was just empty walls around the fireplace.
But the only thing he couldn't fix was the AC.
That's why they sold that house. The AC was going out. Hell
Yeah, he
yeah.
That was funny.
He's got some
Smay's
secret.
talking about the aliens. I don't even want to get into aliens tonight. God damn it.
We can't even start. That's all.
We've been on for an hour and a half, And I'm not even trying to get into that goddamn conversation. But aliens are real. Aliens are real, everybody. Okay, I'll say that, and then I'm done. Y'all can talk about it, but I'm done.
Not for sure.
Hey, Stan just showed me a recent one recently. I was like, holy shit, that's crazy.
But hell yeah,
Hey,
man.
we're not the only life form out here, brother.
Hell no.
We're not. Just
Stan,
like
No
what do
way, no how.
there's
I gotta know something. What you got cooking, man? You don't ever talk about your pairings.
me.
I want to know what you got cooking. Stan.
Oh.
I ain't got nothing cooking right now because I don't have my collection with me. Well, I do
Oh.
have something cooking, but you know, I'm working on a spot to get my collection all back together with us.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that.
I have him at another breeder's house, so.
Hell yeah.
But
So
I definitely, after
where-
watching everybody cutting eggs and pairing and cutting eggs and
Yeah.
watching lives and cutting eggs and babies and cutting eggs, man, I feel like a fucking junkie over here scratching my skin, bro. Yeah, like Justin's doing. Yeah, man.
I'll
And
tell you
Justin
what,
knows
though,
a couple
I'll tell
of
you
things
what,
we
though,
got
man.
coming up in the works too. So
They fucking like you sit
I
there
can't
and you
wait.
breed and you're like, I'm so ready, and then once one drops, they all fucking start to drop. And then you're like, God damn, I got 20 fucking 8 babies. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? So yeah,
see,
we
my
have that
thing is
happen
when
a
I
lot.
start fully pairing again, I'm gonna pair like one pair for like 2 weeks, and then do my next pairing.
Yep.
So this way they're like 2 weeks, hopefully 2 weeks apart. So this way you ain't got eggs dropping on top of eggs. So at least if it's 2 weeks apart, by the time you get your first set of babies, they should be shed out. You have them put away, and your next one should be just getting ready to shed.
That's kind of what same thing that Adam kind of told me. If you want to separate them a few weeks apart,
Yeah, and then you're not overwhelmed all at once, just boom,
Because this is our first season coming up. Like I've got 2 pairings right now, but our next season and the season after that, I'm expecting, God knows how many clutches, and it's going to be a handful. So I need to be smart with it and how I do the whole process. I'm not worried about.
Yeah, so y'all are basically gonna do the season. Y'all are going the seasonal breeding route.
No.
Y'all aren't trying to breed all year.
No, yearly.
Yeah, I've been doing.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Always all year. Yeah.
Sweet. And that gets hard. I feel like that's harder to do than the fucking season breeding for sure, because you have to like really watch and you have to manipulate stuff. I have to manipulate the heat temperatures and everything to mimic that. Because if I don't, I just feel like they do not breed. Like for me anyway, they just refuse.
Well, see, this room is the last AC vent room in the house. It has no insulation. So literally what it's nice during wintertime is I could open the AC vent and put the heat on, and it will just heat the room up for me at the temperature I need. And all summer long, I just close the vents and don't have the AC come in here.
Yep.
And I have ambient temp all summer long and whatnot,
Dude, I tried to do ambient temp and I couldn't do it. I was gonna have to buy it's like a heater air combo.
Yep.
Like a portable window unit, but it was really freaking expensive. And then I tried to do it because this room gets warm, and I set the thermostat to that air conditioner to cut off when it hit that temperature or whatever. Like I think it was like 82 or something. I forget what it was, but it didn't. I just couldn't get it right. I couldn't get it to do right, so I had to go plug everything back in. I was trying to save some money and power,
right?
But like you live in Florida, so like yeah, totally. It's like perfect.
Yeah. Like so perfect with minimal effort.
Yeah,
it's really great.
But also,
sometimes ambient temperature, you still got to have a fan on here in Florida.
Right. But
yeah, definitely.
I run ambient. I still have my heat pads going in the back around like 85.
See, no, I'm talking about like ambient, like there's a guy that I watch that does it, and he's very successful, but
no,
you have to do it right.
Like 85 to 88 or whatever. But my herb stats are working way less. They're not doing anything really as much, you know.
Yeah,
And so
definitely.
they're just there for
Totally.
the extra support and extra help, you know.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Smay said he just got a rescue snake that's got some scale rot and he's been doing different things to it. And he asked what I think or what we think he should do. And me personally, I think you should take it to a vet.
Vet, yeah.
Don't ask me because I'm not a vet.
It needs
But
antibiotics.
what you're doing is, you know, that's good. But I would
Yeah.
damn sure find a vet. You know what I mean?
Yep. Skill rot,
Yeah.
though, sometimes can be a point of no return. It just depends on how bad.
Well, yeah. But he's doing right with the betadine bags and stuff like that.
It's what I've heard.
But like I said, that depending on how severe it is, I mean, if it's maybe a little bitty bit, but it seems like it's a rescue, so it's probably bad. I would call it that. Then we got Casey talking about her veiled chameleons. It's I guess you breed chameleons in phases. They have 4 phases a year, and it makes it earlier dealing with the possibility of having 50 babies at a time and not get overcrowded. 50 babies?
Oh my gosh.
50
Yeah,
little
Casey's
chameleons.
into veileds and she's into crusteds.
Cool.
And I know her and her husband are working on trying to open up a store up in New Jersey.
Awesome.
We got a little
Yeah,
crest.
like I said, like me and David are saying, Smay, I would just take it to the vet. It needs some kind of medical attention, possibly some meds. You might have to give it a shot, depending. You know, hell, you might go take it to the vet. It might have a respiratory problem. If it's got scale rot, there's probably other things wrong with it. You know, because scale rot don't just happen. You have to
Need some antibiotics and some
paying attention.
vitamins.
Yeah, some vitamins.
Yes, sir.
Dang. Poor baby. I hate that. If they go through anything, I'm like, no. I want them to all be
Well,
okay.
we got one right now that we have to take to the vet that's got a respiratory problem. But I mean, that's the thing, and people don't want to ever talk about it. But if you have as many snakes as some of us have, I mean, goddamn, it's going to happen. I mean,
Right.
it's going to happen. You can do like the snake that has the respiratory problem. It is the same setup as all these other ones, and they're all doing just fine. So
Yeah.
That's a nice little crusty.
hell
got-
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a lily white. I actually won this in an auction for like $200. So paid like $60 for shipping. So I paid $260.
Oh, nice. Was that in the auction from Holback Rack?
Yep.
Yep.
The last one.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a cutie.
Little cutie guy.
Well, he or she.
Yeah, we had some crested geckos and we sold them just because I mean we don't need nothing else to have to take care of. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really know that much about crested geckos, so we sold one.
So
of
I
them and sold
know
one.
I think we had a snake shipped in one time, and I think it got stuck in. I think it's Memphis.
Yeah. They always get stuck in Memphis because that's the shipping hub. If you ship from Florida to Georgia, it's gonna go to Memphis first. Then that fucking
So it got stuck there overnight.
Ridiculous.
This was the middle of the summer. The breeder called there.
Oh.
It was well over 100 degrees. I got it the next day, bro. My son went and picked it up at the hub. He said when he opened up the box, it smelled like pure death in there.
Oh God.
The whole bag, he had, obviously shit in the bag and everything, and that was the smell. But when he took him out of the bag, man, he had like one of the craziest corkscrews twisting upside down. And mind you, now we're talking 100% hypo.
Oh my God.
Oh, no.
He wasn't dead. It wasn't
So-
dead.
Nope, it wasn't dead. He was corkscrewing like crazy.
It
I
was-
immediately,
Because of heat exhaustion.
Water.
yeah. So I immediately called the breeder, let him know. He was on it, man. 100%. Big shout out to Rob, KY.
Heck yeah.
He was with me the whole time. He was like willing to, hey, I'll make up if you want another snake, we'll do that. And I was like, let me work with him a little bit. So I gave him a lot of water bath treatments. It took me probably a month, I'd say, bro. No corkscrewing, no twisting. He eats fine. He's getting healthy. He's putting on weight. I mean, it was like, I guess maybe from the water treatments and just doing it, slow baths here and there,
Right.
it just like brought him back. I didn't, immediately drop him in water, but that was something me and him both talked about. And he said, try it and see what happens. And I kept slowly just giving him baths and giving him bath and giving him bath. And
Yeah, that's
he
cool.
just like slowly came right back out of it. Now, I mean, he's getting huge now. He eats like a beast.
We had a
And I love
Yeah,
him.
we
I mean,
we had heated
I know he's only a hypo, but he's a Garrick DeMeyer line hypo, so he's really super orange,
heck yeah.
which is something me and Rob had already talked about before I even got him from him. That how orange he was. So I mean, I'm happy, and Rob was, like I said, man. Rob stood behind me 100% and stood behind his product, and a big shout out to Rob.
Heat, too much excessive heat is scary for snakes and shit.
Yes.
Like we had our
Yeah.
heater went on the fritz. Like our heater went bonkers and fucked up, and it was over
Is that
100 degrees
electrolyte?
in our house.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's electrolyte soak.
So
Yeah,
That's
Okay.
what you need, Smay. Smay, that's what you need.
showing that this
Yeah.
is really
Okay,
good
It works
nice.
good.
for any stuck
and
shed.
I learned this from Mutation Creation Billy,
Yeah.
and he did it for shedding as well. If you get stuck shed, it makes it come off like butter,
I mean, it really does
Nice.
great
It
stuff.
does. It's really great
And it's
stuff.
electrolyte, so I mean, why not? You're giving them the benefits
And
of that too,
I was using
Yeah.
the soap for stuck shed and stuff, and you do have to like. Once I tried this stuff, game over. It was a whole different story. And this stuff, I paid $12.99. $12.99 for this big ass thing, and literally,
And it's like the tiniest,
the
little
tiniest scoop. Yeah, like the tiniest.
Yeah, a little half a teaspoon.
Yeah, it has a little scoop in there for you. So,
Yeah, but it's really good
and
stuff.
you can see the scoop. Like it's literally a tiny. little
Oh yeah, like a half a teaspoon.
Yeah.
Right. So
Dude, you was talking about heat, Stan, and that made me think. I almost lost every snake in this room last year. It was wintertime, and our heater fucked up. Well, we were all gone. Everybody was gone, and it was a whole day, and it got over. It stays hot in Alabama even in the wintertime. So if your heater fucks up and your thermostat's not working, it's gonna stay on. It was well over 100 degrees in this house. And we ran into the fucking reptile room, and every one of my snakes was at the front in the water, mouth open. Like, oh my God, dude. They were all like weird looking. It was weird, and it was so fucking scary. But yeah, I opened all the windows, let that cool air blow in,
yeah.
and like very slowly, though. You know what I'm saying? Very slowly. Don't, if you think your snake's overheating, don't put cold water on it. It's just like you. If you're getting overheated, you don't jump in a cold bath. You'll fucking shock and seize up.
Shock yourself.
But yeah, that shit is scary. Like, I'd
That's
rather it be too cold than too hot, to be honest.
When I said soak earlier, I should have said like soak, like temperature varies, like going down to a cooler temperature, like
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
you got a heat gun like 85, 89, 88, get it kind of warm first and work its way. At least you're getting moisture into it and soaking up that hydration.
Definitely. And they will drink. They will drink because they are thirsty. And I mean, literally, as soon as they touch that water, they're drinking.
Listen, Nate, I don't know if they hear it, feel it, but sometimes when I'm filling their water bowls, I slowly pour it in there so they can hear that trickle water hitting, and they will just immediately come right to their bowls. Even though there's water there, it's almost like instinct. They hear it, that sound or that vibration of water, and they go to it. Almost like the wild, they hear water or feel the water from the vibration, they go to it.
That's like the mister.
Feel the vibration.
The mister I use, they love that mister. They'll start feeling that mister coming out and misting all over them. And at first, like the new ones, you can tell they'll get pissed and start biting at it. But over time, now they're like, heck yeah, like give it to me,
Yeah.
which is cool to
And
watch.
that's good too, because it always helps them shed as they stay nice and moist, you know?
Correct. And I use the natural paper towels like this big. I don't have a roll in here right now, do I? But the brown paper towels, you see them, natural
Yep.
paper towels. And they
Yeah.
dry quick, so I want to mist them.
Yeah, they do.
And I don't use. I try to save on cocoa. Like it gets expensive for me, you, anybody, you know. So we don't want to like always dump a shit ton in there. And once Adam showed me that, I was like, damn, I could save how much doing that? Like I can get big ass rolls of this natural paper towel and like 10 of them for $40. Like, come on, like I'm taking that all day long, and I can cut them up and use them in compost and everything else.
We've been trying the cypress bedding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
has it been working
So
pretty
far,
well?
so good. Yeah.
Yeah,
I just moved
It
away.
definitely holds the moisture. I mean, so it doesn't dry out real fast, you know, which is good.
Right.
I was huge. I was so big on paper towels because they're so clean. You know what I mean? But they wouldn't hold humidity like this. This
That's a
substrate does.
gargoyle.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it. I knew it.
Trying to get you blowed up there, buddy. Give me 1 second.
Oh, you got
That's nice, man.
There we go.
Yeah, she's pretty.
That's my
Very
girl.
pretty.
I got a couple gargoyles I'm gonna breed, a couple cresties I'm gonna breed, and man, Pat been talking about the leaf tail geckos. I really kind of want to get into leaf tail. Not a lot of people are running them, and I see them. They look really cool.
Man, I just seen one the other day on IG, a giant leaf tail, bro, with these
Dude.
super bug eyes.
Yeah,
That thing looks so cool.
looks cool
He
as
was
hell.
walking across somebody's hand like, doot, doot,
That's
doot.
cool. That's cool. And they have red eyes. Some of them have like those red eyes and shit. I'm like,
Yeah,
see
and
that?
they're big. They're big bug eyes, like big.
Nick, you would fucking
Almost
love
reminds me of like the false chameleons.
Horns.
little demon, bro. You'd fucking love it.
Like I said, I like the cresteds. We had, like I said, we had the what was the other one you had? What was that? No, the crest. I like the gargoyle, but we had the cresteds. I like the gargoyle because the I guess the line lash look, I guess, on their head. It looks
Right.
pretty sick and sinister.
Only thing I don't like
But
about
I do like the red eye.
Only thing I don't like about the gargoyles is they're very jumpy. So like they're not as
Yeah.
chill as the cresteds. The cresteds you can put on your shoulder and they'll sit there all damn day
Oh, be careful
almost.
there.
The gargoyle, it's wanting
Oh.
to jump everywhere, get everywhere high. It's like they don't stay still. It's not a pet that's gonna sit there and stay still, especially when you're holding. I mean, I guess some of them, if you get, they will. But I had to constantly do like a parrot, up. You know, like I have to constantly just keep it busy and keep its mind off of jumping somewhere else.
Hell yeah. Well, I think we got like 8 minutes to go. Is there anything anybody wants to say or bring up? I'm gonna end it at 2 because I got to go to work early in the morning and eat dinner. I got grits and bacon and biscuits waiting on me.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh man! So it sounds like you're having
Country boy
breakfast for
can
dinner too, huh?
survive. Hell yeah, country boy can survive. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, that's
got-
what we
some
have for dinner
Uptown.
too, man. I
I got
made the
some
wife
Uptown
some
exotic.
homemade blueberry pancakes,
Oh,
some
hell yeah.
corned beef hash, some sausage, some eggs.
I'm coming to Stan's for dinner. I got some chicken legs in the air fryer. You're like making my shit sound like it's nothing.
Well, I made a couple of the pancakes with raspberries in them, but the raspberries like blew up after they were done cooking and made like the pancake kind of like soggy. It was weird.
I made a mush. Yeah.
Yeah, because I threw it right on as they were cooking. You know what I mean? I'm not like some people like, oh yeah, I have blueberry pancakes, and you put them on after the pancake's done cooking. It's like, no, I want my blueberries in the pancake,
Yes.
in the pancake, blown open and busted open.
Like you're not gonna give me chocolate chip pancakes with chocolate chips on top of that motherfucker. Like I
Yeah,
want
yeah. It's like, oh, you want chocolate chip pancakes? I just put the chocolate sprinkles on the top. That's not the same.
That's not the same.
No.
Look at Nick.
Oh, big pimpin'. That's the wife's ring. Big pimpin'.
Gorgeous.
She's supposed to be showing her hand, not just the ring.
Where's her hand?
Yeah.
She's supposed to be like blingity bling 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 bling.
Like she can at least sneak her hand in.
Sneak your hand in, baby. They don't believe you're real.
I love Ethan. Put your hand in, baby.
That's the Jack Skeleton ring, ain't it?
Yeah, the Disney collecting.
Yeah, boy.
And I got, we're getting hit. I told y'all, motherfuckers, it was happening.
Yes.
That's fucking awesome.
My wife's a big
Awesome.
Jack Skeleton fan, bro. Big time.
Yep.
My daughter's bathroom is the Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's
I love
sick.
that.
Like
That's sick.
the whole bathroom is decorated like that, so
That is so.
Yeah,
Well,
they all like it.
bathroom, no, I'm just
I don't
kidding.
really. I'm not really the biggest fan because it's, I guess, a musical, and I don't like that shit. I just don't.
I don't like that too.
The wife's got a half sleeve tattoo of Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, that's
Oh,
awesome.
heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Hell yeah. But that's what she wanted, so that's what she got. I just felt like I'd show that. I'm very proud of that. So
That
You
is
should be.
Oh,
awesome.
yeah. Congrats.
thank y'all. All right, we got Ken in the chat now with 5
Oh,
minutes
look.
to go.
Oh, look. We are what? We
Hoodies.
are the RWO, boy.
Yeah. RWO. Woo.
Live. I'm gonna get a shirt that says RWO instead of for life, for live. I think that would be clever, and I'm gonna do it.
I
Come
like
on.
it. I like it.
Send
them.
one. Yeah,
send
send
them
one my
over.
way.
We'll send you size.
Yeah, I will.
Come on. I'll pay for my hand. Come on. Let's get it. And then we won't even
Oh,
tell
yeah.
Ken. We'll just pop up on the show and have him on and be like, what?
Yeah, I might be getting these new shirts from somebody.
Ken's a traitor. He's been hanging out with Vince McMahon or some shit. He ain't here.
Yeah,
We don't know. Oh, he said he just got home.
he's over there hanging out with the NWA.
The NWA. That's fucking awesome.
Okay. He said he was trying to log on there, but it wasn't happening. Yeah, Ken, I seen you pop up. And
Yeah,
as soon as
You
I
know,
went
he
to
was-
click it,
he was watching AWA wrestling all night, probably in his car while his daughter was in the concert.
so
He
I'm
was
just, I'm,
probably
gonna,
he was
I'm
napping in the
excited.
car.
I'm excited to talk to him and see how it went. I hope he got some videos.
Right?
Yeah, I'm sure Ken made a short while he was there.
He better post some videos. Like, check this concert out. I went. Did he sneak in a snake?
Hey, I don't know about y'all, but if all these people were watching that this long, this is a lot of watch hours.
Look, I don't know what the music
Did
was.
y'all stream this? Did y'all stream this to y'all's channels too?
Do what?
No, I didn't have my laptop on, Nick.
Yeah, we have it up.
No, I'm saying like y'all have it on y'all's channel.
You can
live
stream.
too?
You can stream it to your channel too, off of here.
I've been trying to
Yeah.
learn to do that. How do you do
It's
that?
up. It's up on the top. You're on your laptop.
Yeah. No, I'm on my phone right here
Well,
with you
yeah,
guys.
but we're
Yeah,
on-
but she's got the laptop open too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Next
So
time
when
we talk, we'll get it set up for you.
yeah,
It's
But you
really
gotta kinda
easy.
do it at the
literally says
beginning.
it. Yeah.
Because I
yeah,
put
you
in,
do it at the beginning, and then it'll stream everything over from this right onto your channel.
That's
Oh, wow.
awesome.
because I put in the like on my phone. I put in like the bar on the bottom, like the paste for the copy the link for the StreamYard, and I put it down at the
Yeah.
bottom. But I also have my Google account on my phone is a different account than what my account is for YouTube. It's a different email, so I don't know how should I be doing that different on the email Google account for what is actually my YouTube account or what. I don't know how to link those together. That's what I've been trying to do.
From what Ken was saying, you just do it right at the top, right? Am I right, Nick?
Yeah, it's at the top right before. Usually, I've seen it before you go on, and it'll say "stream to your audience," and that's all you have to click, and then you just click your YouTube.
See, it doesn't do none of that for me. We'll have to figure that out next time. Go around.
Yeah, we'll figure it out for sure.
Yeah, because I would like to do that for sure. Because I that's what I told her. I was like, I don't think I'm linking it to my YouTube account, which I should be linking it to my Pressure Python's YouTube account. You know.
Yeah,
No problem, Ken. Anytime, like I said earlier, anytime you have to do something, let us know. We'll hold it down. Faux
Yeah.
live.
Best we
Us
could.
misfits over here
Oh,
got you, Ken. Us misfits got you.
We
Yeah.
got like 45 seconds, and I'm gonna cut it.
Come on.
But we do it. We did awesome, y'all. Without Ken, I couldn't believe I did it. I thought that I wasn't gonna be able to do it. So rock on to everybody.
Yep.
I'm happy as shit that this was
I
successful.
told you backstage you had it, brother. I told you.
I'm not the most tech savvy guy, you know what I mean? But we
Hey,
did it. We
join
all
the
did
crowd,
it together.
brother. Join
We
the
did
crowd.
it together.
Yeah.
But hell yeah, everybody out there, all them RWO fans, you know what's up. Hit
Yeah.
all of us up on all of our social media. I'm not
Hit
asking, I'm
like,
telling.
subscribe, hit
If you
that
don't do
notification
it,
bell.
I'm gonna lay the smacketh, the fucketh down this.
RWO.
Okay, full live.
Full
All right,
live.
everybody say bye. We love you. Bye, Ken. Bye, David. Bye, Smay. Bye, Casey. Bye, Devin.
Peace.
Later.
Too bad Ken can't be backstage.
Right. Not this
Yeah,
time.
really.
And
We're ending. It's about to go off.